Many of you probably have these foods sitting in your kitchen right now. Eggs, rice, soup ingredients, maybe even a can of fish tucked away in the cupboard. But what if I told you that the way you combine these everyday foods could have a bigger impact on your health as you grow older than the latest expensive supplement? Here's something many people don't realize. Living a long life isn't just about adding more years. It's about keeping your strength, your memory, and your independence. After all, what good is reaching 100 if you can't enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build? In fact, many people have been doing this completely wrong for years. They focus on miracle products while overlooking the simple daily habits that have helped some of the world's healthiest older adults stay active well into their 90s. Today, we're going to uncover those habits together. I am Dr. Daniel Hayes, and I have been specializing in healthy aging, nutrition, and preventive wellness for many years. Throughout my career, I've studied the everyday lifestyle habits that support healthy aging and help people stay active for as long as possible. One lesson appears again and again. It's usually not one miracle food that makes the difference. It's a pattern of simple, consistent choices repeated every single day. Today, I'm going to share 6 everyday foods that are commonly included in healthy eating patterns associated with long, active lives. More importantly, I'll explain why they matter and how to enjoy them in a way that supports your body as you get older. I've also included a practical daily meal strategy near the end of this video that brings all of these foods together into one simple routine. Many people actually don't know this approach, so make sure you stay with me until the very end. Before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. How old are you today? And what is one activity you hope to keep doing for many years? Maybe it's walking without discomfort, playing with your grandchildren, traveling, working in your garden, or simply enjoying everyday life with confidence. If today's video inspires you to make healthier food choices, write Healthy 100 in the comments below. I read as many comments as I can, and I'd love to know who's joining me on this journey toward healthier aging. Now, let's get started. Before we talk about specific foods, let's answer one important question. Why do our bodies seem to change so much after the age of 60? Many people believe it's simply because they're getting older, but that's only part of the story. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at repairing muscles, maintaining bone strength, and producing the energy we need every day. Our appetite often decreases, digestion can slow down, and we may not absorb nutrients as effectively as we once did. That means every meal becomes more important than ever. Instead of eating more, we need to eat smarter. That's why choosing nutrient-rich foods can make such a meaningful difference over time. And the first food on our list may surprise you. Food number 6, fermented soy foods. When many people hear the words fermented soy, they immediately think it sounds unusual. But foods like miso and natto have been enjoyed for generations in Japan. Why? Because fermentation naturally changes the food, making certain nutrients easier for the body to use. Researchers continue to study how fermented foods may support a healthy gut, and we now know that our digestive system plays an important role in many aspects of health, including immunity and overall well-being. A healthy gut also helps the body make better use of the nutrients we eat every day. Many people completely miss this part. It's not just what you eat, it's also what your body is able to absorb. Adding a small serving of miso soup to dinner or enjoying fermented soy a few times each week can be an easy way to introduce more variety into your meals. There's no need for large amounts. Consistency is far more important than quantity. And here's one more helpful idea. Pair fermented soy foods with leafy green vegetables whenever possible. These foods work beautifully together as part of a balanced meal that supports overall nutrition. But that's not all. Food number 5, oily fish. Now let's continue with food number 5. If there is one food that consistently appears in healthy eating patterns around the world, it's oily fish. Think of salmon, sardines, mackerel, or trout. Many people know these foods are considered healthy, but few understand why they become even more important as we grow older. Do you know why many adults begin feeling tired more easily after the age of 60? It's not always because they're sleeping less. As we age, the tiny structures inside our cells that produce energy naturally become less efficient. When that happens, everyday activities can start feeling much more exhausting than they once did. That's why your body needs foods rich in healthy fats and high-quality protein. Oily fish provides both. These fish are naturally rich in omega-3 fatty acids, nutrients that researchers continue to study for their role in supporting heart health, brain function, and normal inflammatory responses. Many people actually don't know this. It's not just about protecting your heart. Maintaining muscle strength and supporting brain health also depend on getting enough high-quality nutrition over time. A practical goal is to enjoy fish 2 or 3 times each week: grilled, baked, steamed, or even canned in water if that's easier for your budget. You'll save money while taking care of your health. Here's another simple tip. Pair your fish with colorful vegetables. Vegetables provide fiber that supports healthy digestion, while fish delivers the protein your muscles need. Simple meals often become the most effective ones. But that's not all. The next food is something many Western households rarely eat, yet it has been part of traditional Japanese meals for generations. Food number 4, seaweed. When most people hear the word seaweed, they immediately think of sushi. But seaweed is much more than a sushi ingredient. It's packed with important minerals that our bodies need in very small amounts. As we get older, our appetite often decreases. We naturally eat smaller meals. That means every bite should provide as much nutrition as possible. Seaweed is a perfect example of a food that offers a lot of nutrition without requiring large portions. Many people completely miss this part. Healthy aging isn't always about eating more food. It's about choosing foods that give your body more value with every bite. Seaweed contains minerals that help support normal body functions, including nutrients involved in thyroid health. Of course, balance is important. You don't need to eat large amounts every day. A small serving added to soup or a salad once or twice a week can easily become part of a balanced diet. One simple trick is to add a few pieces of dried seaweed to homemade vegetable soup. It softens quickly and blends naturally with the other ingredients. Small habits like this become easy to repeat, and consistency is where real progress begins. There is one more crucial point here that you need to know. Many of the longest living populations don't rely on expensive superfoods. Instead, they build almost every meal around simple whole foods eaten regularly over many years. That's a lesson all of us can learn from. A common mistake many people make. Before we move on to the next food, let me mention something important. People often search for one magical ingredient, one miracle supplement, one secret that changes everything overnight. But healthy aging doesn't usually work that way. Your body responds to what you do consistently. One healthy breakfast won't transform your future. Neither will one healthy dinner. It's the choices you repeat week after week that gradually shape your health. Once you understand this, you'll start looking at your meals very differently. And now we're arriving at the food that surprises many people. For years, it was unfairly blamed as unhealthy. Yet when eaten the right way, it has been part of balanced diets for generations. Food number 3, rice. But there's one important rule. Let's talk about one of the most misunderstood foods in the world, rice. For years, many people have been told to avoid it completely because it's just carbohydrates. But is rice really the problem? Not necessarily. The real issue is how it's eaten. Do you know why some people feel sleepy or hungry again shortly after a meal? It's often because they eat refined carbohydrates by themselves, without enough protein, healthy fats, or fiber to slow digestion. Think of your blood sugar like driving a car. You don't want to slam on the gas and then hit the brakes. You want a smooth, steady ride. The same is true for your body. A balanced meal helps provide more stable energy throughout the day. That's why many traditional Japanese meals don't serve rice by itself. Instead, rice is paired with fish, vegetables, tofu, or soup. This combination creates a much more balanced plate. Many people actually don't know this. Rice was never meant to carry the meal alone. It works best as one part of a nutritious combination. If you enjoy rice, there's usually no need to fear it. Simply keep portions moderate and pair it with lean protein and colorful vegetables. This simple adjustment can make a big difference in how satisfied and energized you feel after eating. But that's not all. The next food may surprise you even more, because for decades, many people avoided it completely. Food number 2. Eggs. If someone told you 30 years ago to stop eating egg yolks, you certainly weren't alone. For many years, eggs developed an unfair reputation. Today, researchers recognize that for most healthy people, eggs can absolutely be part of a balanced diet. And that's great news, because eggs are one of nature's most complete foods. As we grow older, maintaining muscle becomes increasingly important. Muscle isn't just about looking strong. It's what helps you climb stairs, carry groceries, stand up from a chair, and reduce the risk of falls. That's why your body needs enough high-quality protein every day. Eggs provide exactly that. They also contain important nutrients, including choline, which plays a role in normal brain function. Many people completely miss this part. As we age, we're not simply trying to live longer, we're trying to stay mentally sharp and physically independent. Food choices can help support both goals. 1 or 2 eggs prepared in a healthy way, boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled, can fit into a balanced eating pattern for many adults. Of course, everyone is different. If you have a medical condition or have been given specific dietary advice by your healthcare provider, always follow their recommendations. Here's another simple idea. Enjoy your eggs alongside vegetables like spinach, tomatoes, mushrooms, or peppers. Not only does this add color to your plate, but it also increases fiber, vitamins, and minerals without adding much effort. Simple meals are often the easiest meals to stick with, and consistency always beats perfection. A powerful reminder. Before we reveal the number 1 food on today's list, I want you to remember something. No single food has the power to guarantee a long life. Healthy aging comes from the overall pattern of your lifestyle: nutritious meals, regular movement, quality sleep, managing stress, and staying socially connected. Those habits work together like pieces of a puzzle. When you combine them consistently, they support your body year after year. The food we're about to discuss brings many of these ideas together into one comforting, nutritious meal. It's inexpensive, easy to prepare, and enjoyed by many people who value healthy aging. Number 1. A simple bowl of vegetable and tofu soup. Now we've reached the number 1 food on today's list, and honestly, it's probably not what you expected. It's not an expensive superfood. It's not a trendy supplement. It's not something you have to order online. It's something wonderfully simple: a warm bowl of vegetable and tofu soup. For generations, this comforting meal has been a regular part of traditional Japanese eating habits. While no single food can guarantee a long life, meals like this provide a combination of nutrients that support healthy aging. But why is it so effective? Let's break it down. First, tofu is a gentle, high-quality source of plant protein. As we grow older, some people find heavier meals more difficult to digest. Tofu offers protein in a form that's soft, easy to prepare, and fits well into a balanced diet. Second, vegetables provide vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber that support your body's everyday functions. Carrots, leafy greens, mushrooms, cabbage, onions. Whatever vegetables are in season can become part of this simple meal. Many people actually don't know this. The more colorful your vegetables, the wider variety of nutrients you're giving your body. Third, and this is something many people overlook, a warm bowl of soup naturally helps with hydration. As we age, we may not always feel thirsty, even when our bodies need fluids. That's why foods with a high water content can become surprisingly helpful. Soup nourishes and hydrates at the same time. Simple, comforting, effective. And perhaps most importantly, it's a meal that's easy to prepare consistently. Because consistency, not perfection, is what truly matters. Now, I'll show you the simple daily routine I promised at the beginning. Imagine building your meals like this. Breakfast could include eggs with vegetables and a piece of fruit. Lunch might be grilled fish with a modest serving of rice and steamed vegetables. Dinner could be a warm bowl of vegetable and tofu soup, perhaps with a small serving of fermented foods like miso. Notice something? Nothing here is complicated. Nothing is expensive. Nothing requires special equipment or fancy ingredients. Instead, each meal contains a balance of protein, vegetables, healthy carbohydrates, and nutrient-rich foods. That's exactly why these eating patterns have stood the test of time. There is one more crucial point here that you need to know. Healthy aging isn't built in a single week. It's built through thousands of small choices made over many years. Skipping one healthy meal won't ruin your progress. Likewise, eating perfectly for only a few days won't transform your future. What matters is showing up for yourself day after day, meal after meal, choice after choice. Those small decisions become your future health. And here's something encouraging. Research continues to show that positive lifestyle changes can benefit adults at almost any age. Whether you're 45, 60, 75, or even older, it's never too late to improve your daily habits. Every healthier meal is an investment in tomorrow. Every walk strengthens your future. Every good night's sleep helps your body recover. Small actions, repeated consistently, often produce the biggest results. Before we finish, I want you to remember one simple message. You don't need a perfect diet. You don't need expensive supplements. And you certainly don't need to chase every new health trend. Start with simple, wholesome foods. Stay active in ways that feel right for you and build habits that you can realistically maintain for years, not just days. If today's video was helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Please share this video with anyone in your family or among your friends who wants to stay healthy, active, and independent as they grow older. And now I'd love to hear from you. Which food surprised you the most? And which one are you going to add to your meals this week? Leave your answer in the comments below. I genuinely enjoy reading your experiences and learning from this wonderful community. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care of yourself, take good care of your family, and I'll see you in the next video with more practical tips to help you live a healthier, stronger, and happier life.